go. Now, I wish there was a way on YouTube that easily just pop all your chats out. It'd be so nice. It'd be so nice. Right. Close that all the way. That out. Right. So, hello, 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 hello. We are all right. Where did that go? Where did that go? All right. So, today we are actually going to be working on putting in our hopper unloader. So, give me a second. Let me get my last thing up and rolling. Right. Going. Up. That up. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. So, you'll walk over here. So, hello, 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 hello. We are going to be actually putting in our shulker sorter right now. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be opening up a little hole right here in the center, and then we are going to be putting in a shulker unloader underground that we can simply just set a chest up here, and then it will all go out of the shulker unloader, get unloaded, get dropped into a bubble stream, go up into the air, and then wind up at the top there and go all the way around, make its way all the way around. Everything that we have currently should be sortable. I don't think there's there might be some hoppers down here that we don't have items in, but we can adjust as we need to. So, like that one right there, that might be the one that actually catches our coal. So, but that will be okay. That will be okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the center of the room here. Now, this is 8 by 8, but it's not 8 by 8 because the 16th is right there. So in reality, we got 15 exposed right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's only 15. It's only 15. Oh my gosh, guys, it's only 15. Looking at it now, it's only 15. So we need to actually be right here. Right here. And then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 13 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 right here. Wonderful, wonderful. Yo, Glory, thank you so much for the likes. It means the world. But then what we're going to do, so we're 13 in, we're going to actually put our chest right here. So we're going to have hoppers right underneath here. Which I actually don't have any hoppers in these chests. These are actually the ones that we need to sort. Yeah, thank you so much. They're actually the ones that we need to sort. So we're going to come over here. We're going to find our hoppers over here. I totally almost overlooked them. We're actually going to put in our chest right away just so that we know That's where we're starting. That's where everything needs to start. So. But why does that have an observer? So once we get underneath, it's really who cares about what's where. So we'll go like that. All we need to do, and I'm actually going to make a hole. I'm actually going to rotate this. You tried to steal my chest. We're actually going to rotate this because what we want to do is we're going to put a bubble elevator in right here. Now, if we break through here, yes. We found a secret hole. We knew about it all along. Yo, we're at 80 likes right now. Let's go. We're going to work our way down. And now we need to just basically clear out a little hole. And I do not have... All right, before we do this, we need to be a little bit smarter about this. Right now, we're just being a little stupid. What we need to do is actually collect everything that we need. So we're going to need a dispenser, a dropper. We're actually going to need a couple of droppers because we're going to be doing a little multi-step redstone. So this will be fun. This will be fun. He said anxiously as he's wondering if he remembers how to do this. I should remember how. What we're going to do is we're going to sort this to everything to one side that we don't need. So we're going to throw that over there. We're going to need the redstone torches. Do I have? I do. I'll put money on. I have everything I need in here. I do. I don't have repeaters or torches. So, luckily though. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Ow. I believe we almost died. My gosh, we're almost at 1,000 likes. Almost at 1,000 likes. Let's go. I have stone back this way. Yo, Kayla, thank you so much for liking the live. We're over 1,000 likes already. Let's go. Oh, Teresa, what's up? How you doing? See you over there on the YouTubes. Yo, Kayla, thank you so much for following. So, we need to grab this. So, the biggest thing that's going to be important with this sardine system, I need to sleep. My bed is not in here. Where is my bed? My bed is the last place that I had it. Yo, 1,300 likes. Let's go. My bed is the last place that I had it. Means it's not where I need it to be. Buddy can't figure out a trapdoor. 1,500 likes. Let's go. Yeah, what's up? Oh yeah. You know, Teresa, now you've guaranteed there's going to be a chat replay, which I am thankful for and grateful for. So. Did I really have a bed right there? I did. What happened? Yo. Like, what happened on my crafting tables? Somebody really went around and called all the crafting tables, and I don't know how to feel about that. I need just straight redstone, too. Oh, my. All right. Mind that. Yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. Yo, what's up, Danny? How you doing? Thank you so much for liking the live. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Yo, Dustin, what's up? How you doing? So, nah, Danny, nah. I don't need no mods. Oh, you're talking about those type of mods? Possibly, possibly. Yes, possibly. Possibly do need those. You know what else I forgot to grab while I was up there? Forgot to grab torches. Hopefully. Nope, nope. Not in that one. Not in that one. Nope, not in that one either. Not in that one either. Oh. Lucky charm number 3. Lucky charm number 3 does not have it. You know, eventually when I do this, I will be... Oh no, Danny. I believe it. I believe it, Danny. You need to study. You need to study for your test, Danny. Danny, don't forget the test, Danny. Alright. Grab all spruce right here, and boom, we have torches now. Ha! Need blocks for this. Oh no. Oh no, not the forgetting to study. I really like how I was like, I'm gonna need building blocks. They're everywhere. But this actually works out. Having a little access down here is actually really nice. Does that means that if something were to go wrong, we can do something about it. Now, the only unfortunate thing is there are creatures afoot that wish to do us harm. Wish to do us harm. Quite frankly, that's not a good thing. So, alright. You're all good, Danny. Stay awesome, be awesome. Yeah, we're gonna dig this out like so. Oh yeah. Scouring is very important. Once a day. Is that another spawner? That's not another spawner. No, it's not. I am quite literally underneath my base. That is actually part of the village. So, would it be hilarious if I was under a spawner? Yes, it would be. I would laugh my butt off. Yo, 3K likes almost. Let's go. So, oh, thank goodness I put that torch down. So we're gonna go like that. Now, so we got that coming down from there. Now, one thing that we do need is we need a shulker return, and the shulker return is actually going to go up to the front door there. So we're going to do put this in line. Like that. So this is where our shulker will be. So we're gonna do building blocks down. So I can get up to here. I'm gonna need these observers. I'm gonna try to not to muddy up this too much. I'm gonna need more pistons. Thank goodness, though. Yo, you serious right now? You come to this town with that weak stuff? You come to this town with that weak stuff? I low-key kind of look like a reindeer that's had a bad night out now. I look like a reindeer that's had way too much to drink. But why do I have snow? Why do I have snow? Yo, 3,500 likes, let's go. I do believe I will need stone, though, to make more. No, I'll need cobblestone, which I got plenty of that. Need my block. Or we don't actually need that. This build actually only needs comparators. It's going to be the auto dispenser that's actually going to need the other things. So, yo, 3,500 like so. Let's go. I'm going to need slime balls because we're going to need sticky change. Show. So I lied about having the easy access. Because I might have built over the access. But not to worry. The lie was only slightly substantiated. So I'm gonna need iron for the piston. Which should have. You know, sometimes I'm really concerned. I'm really concerned. Alright. Now what do I need to build a hopper? Wood. You need wood, idiot. I knew that. I knew that. So, come over here, we go like that, we go like this, and we should see pistons up here. So, we go like that. I'm gonna need this. Get rid of that. Like so. Yo. Which up? I honestly did not see. So this is on me, Dustin and Krishneep. I did not see your messages because like it was too far down. I actually had it covered up by another chat. So hello. Hello. Thank you so much, Dustin. I thought you were just really, really mean because that message got redacted. So, ow. But so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a couple of building block. We're gonna do a building block there. We're gonna take this piston, go like this. Then we're gonna take another building block, go like that. So I believe we have forgotten to grab the comparators. Fortunate. What shall we do? I only need comparators. Cool, let's grab not comparators. So, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. And now we're gonna need to do some experimentations. Because the dropper should be like this. We're actually gonna put another building block. No, we do not put a building block there. We do not put a building block there. We do instead. put a building block above this. And then we're going to do redstone right like that. Then, right? No. Dropper needs to be up one. The dropper needs to be up one. Dropper needs to be up like that. So we jump up here. That. Sticky piston. Well, that's really not good. That really would not be good. That really would. Oh, 4,600 likes. Let's go. Jeez. You know, eventually I'll get this. Eventually I'll get this. At some point, I will be able to call myself a Minecrafter. So, of these, the dispenser facing down. So we do need to put in a building block, because then we need to put the dispenser like... No. No. Do need to put in a building block, but we need to do it. I'm building this sideways. Well. Oh well. I guess we're putting the elevator in another spot. Oh well. And then just because I feel like I should, I'm gonna do this. That realistically won't change much of anything. I am now stuck. Take our dispenser. Break dish. Dispenser, go like that. Then, crap. Dish. Then go like dish and like dish. Nope, I needed to leave that there. Then take, put an observer here, then put an observer here, and yo, 50 or 5K likes, let's go. 5,500, let's go. Then we go like that. Yes. Now, time to test. That's the exciting bit. That's the exciting bit. Will we pass? Will we fail? We won't know. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Yo. What? A, not with that name, and B, not. No. What? You know, I love knowing where every single bed is on this server. It just makes my heart warm. It just warms my heart. So now what this is going to do is going to disperse into item elevator. I think I might actually do this way. That's going to go into a dropper. Somebody's angry over here. Now we need to go look at an item dropper. Need to go look at an item dropper. If I don't do that, I don't know what will happen. Yo, we're at 5,900 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Now, the only problem is I don't know if I have one here. I don't. I might not. We really don't know. So, we fly back this way. That. Ignore these guys. No. Over here. I need to come out, block, redstone, block, repeater. Okay, that's simple enough. We need to make sure we can actually replicate that where we need. We should be able to. Oh, the first one. Don't worry, some of those we will be bringing back to life. Some of them. Some of them we will. So, yo, decline. Some of those guys finally oxidized. We're getting more and more. Good governor. I don't have Bob out. Low says. Oh. Yeah. We are working right now on an item dropper, or the inserting system. So right here, we put stuff in. And then, I actually should probably do this while I'm up here. Shulkers in, theoretically, shulkers will drop here. Shulker will empty. Yeah. Theoretically, it will work. I don't know if it will, but we'll see. But anyways, what we need to do. Like this. Here. This, break this. Break this. Goes into redstone dust there. Heater here. Comparator here. Redstone. Boom, boom. Wonderful. Wonderful. My favorite candy is, I don't know if you've heard about this. It's called Rips. It is a sour licorice type. It's a sour licorice. Licorice. That comes from, okay, so I live in a very interesting area. There's a lot of businesses that are a lot bigger than you would think in my area, but it comes from a place called Foreign Candy Company. And it is a sour licorice that actually is like a great spot for that to come up. I'm not gonna lie. It's not Twizzler. It's not Twizzler. It's a lot. How do I put it? Why am I putting this in there? Like, it's not as hard as Twizzlers. Like, you know how you can tell when you get a fresh bag of Twizzlers? Like, it's like that, but like softer and also thinner. So, it's actually really, really good. I love it. I don't even know if it's actually licorice. I think they just at one point called themselves that, but I'm not 100% sure. It's like a gummy sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, like soft, sour cherry candy stripe. Yeah. That. Now, what we need to do is I need to go get kelp. We need to go figure out what we want to make the elevator out of. I'm thinking some sort of glass. Because that way we can watch it all. But I also no longer need that up because we built it, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to put in my own. There's I've heard of those guys. It's I like Black Forest better. This is gonna sound really weird. I actually really don't like how, oh my gosh, they are oxidizing so fast now. Some of these guys you can see are a lot cleaner, but yeah. I used to have a friend that liked those type, so I just can't get behind them because they're too squishy for me. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for glass. And I think the best way we're going to get glass is trading. So yeah, we're also almost at 6K likes, which is wild. Easiest way to get glass is to trade for glass. Yeah. Oh my gosh. If you would have told me that Haribo sucked at gummy bears, I would look at you and go like, "You're stupid." But then you have them and you go, "Nope, you're right. You're 100% right." Like They are... Really just accidentally placing those everywhere. Look, we can all agree it was a good idea at the time. It was a good idea at the time. But what we're gonna do is I need black dye. Gosh, let's go. Let's go. 7-Eleven. Not the 7-Eleven. Oh my gosh. Ooh, you on that East Coast time. You on the East Coast time. Hello, sir. I've come to relieve you of your ink. Oh. This is going to sound really weird. Are you in New England area? Don't ask me how I know. That's weird. That's weird. Further further, you need to go. You said Wawa, and I was like, that's definitely near Boston. And there goes a Twitch follower. Boston, how dare you can pass. You can't come in and litter other people's houses. In the winter, if I were to do anything like that, it would probably be... If I were to do anything like that in the winter, I think it would probably be tubing. So, it's not skiing. There's a lot less skill involved. There's also a rope that you need to grab with your icy gloves. While... Yeah. There's also a rope that you need to grab with your icy gloves while the rope is also icy, and it makes for a really, really interesting experience. So, I haven't gone tubing in a while. Might actually do that this winter. That would actually be really fun. Yeah. But no, we don't. Skiing's a little too high class for me. You're not... if you're not screaming down the hill 2 inches away from breaking a nose, like, what's the point? What's the point, honestly? Ooh. Mm-hmm. Nice. So, what I think I'm gonna do is all the visible blocks for this. I didn't grab kelp. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Right behind me, there's actually a warm water biome, so getting kelp will be easy. What we're gonna do though is take out Mr. Useful. So, then we're gonna take out Shaniqua. So, and then Jimmy Woo. What type of farm do you have? What do you mean declan? Well, farms. So, right now I have gold. Right now I have gold, iron, the villager trading hall, and a mob farm. I have a creeper farm, but it's not wood. So it's not good. Not good. No good. No bueno. No bueno. You're all good. You're all good. Yeah. I need to. I want to do a witch farm as one of my next ones. That won't be in Finrad, but it just you get a lot of useful stuff out of it. You know. You know how it is. I need my hoppers. I also need to get rid of all this stone stuff in my inventory. So before I accidentally mix it in with everything else, like I've already done with half of it. But yeah. I need to do a witch farm. I need to reinvestigate my creeper farm. I know its rates are terrible. I also need to light everything up around here. So that's one thing. Help. If I upgrade my well, I probably don't need to upgrade the creeper farm. All I probably really need to do is get a witch farm, which the witch farm can double as an XP farm. So if I do it right, that is. So which that'll be good. That'll be good. But if we go up here, you know, I was looking for a crafting table earlier. It really annoys me that I just have this. Don't mind me, just checking on Kitty Hawk and make sure that Kitty Hawk's still good. I need to make more rockets. I really need to make more rockets. Did I grab my hoppers? I did not. You know, eventually I will be able to consider myself good at Minecraft. I don't believe the day is anywhere nearby. But eventually. Da, 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 da. Eventually. Eventually. Now, what I want to do, take these hoppers. I'm going to do, I'm going to Superman jump over to here. And we're going to parkour our way up there. So that way I don't need to fly around. I had the height. You know, we'll get it eventually. We'll get it. Fine. We'll be like that. Be like that. Oh. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta go for broke. Sometimes you just gotta go for broke. Hey guys, do you know that phase you guys go through? You wanna maybe do it? Bob. Oh, yo, what's good, Sarah? What's good? I dabble in the arts. I dabble in the arts. Uh, how you doing, Sarah? I think it'd be hilarious if you get your friends to sign up for Minecraft. Kinda out of principle. How long have I played for on this world? The server is 5 years old. I played it off and on for the longest of times. We're actually working on a new area that's kind of has some more of the new stuff in it. So, how do I do this? How do I do this? I think what we do, like that. That's not going to mess anything up, is it? Yeah. I have gotten burned out, so don't think I'm like some sort of genius when it comes to Minecraft. I have gotten burnt out before. So that's why it's not all perfect. So but I don't know why I needed what I don't like myself sometimes. Like I plan for two separate things. I planned for two separate things. Oh, I thought you looked familiar. Um, you've already planned for this. So what we're gonna do now is all we need to do is drop in a water bucket. And then, oh my gosh, Evo, you've done something I didn't even do. Now the question is, are you using happy gas or are you using the bad gas? Good, good. Possibly. Possibly, Sarah. I do both vertical and horizontal streams on YouTube, so there's a good chance you might have come across the other version, so. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to go to here, like that, and then drop down water like that, and that'll go over like so. Then we drop down. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Down. Now, the next thing we get to do is we hope. Oh, Evil, thank you so much. We hope that this kelp does not royally screw up the system. That it was the only option. It's the only option. We need to. There we go. Trust me, that was the only option. We need to go find soul sand, which I don't know. I don't. Why do I not have soul sand in my redstone chest? But anyways, we're gonna throw this in here. No, we're not throwing that in there. We're not throwing that in there. If we throw that in there, we're gonna mess everything up. I'm gonna be mad at myself, and I'm gonna have no reason to be mad at myself. Oop. Sometimes you need to break your build in order to get things correct. Now we need soul sand. And I'm trying not to go back into the nether because I don't want to go back in there. And I really hope that when I replace this, I don't break everything. That's soil. I got a feeling. I am going to need to... I am. Unfortunate. So we got one spot we're going to make. If we don't get it there, we got the next one. Soul sand. Let's go. Way too much of it. All right. And now what we're going to do... Find that hole we've been coming out of. Find that hole we were coming out of. Which... Right here? I think it's right here. And we're going to go back underneath. Ew. Whoa, that sneeze really snuck up on us. Oh my gosh, that hurt. That hurt. Yeah. That's there. Yeah, if I don't do this properly. We got it. Hopefully this all works properly. What we're going to do is we are going to throw in one shulker. Because, yeah, we're going to throw in one shulker. See if it works. And if it does, wonderful. If it doesn't work, we're going to figure out why it doesn't work. And we'll go from there. So, But what should happen, theoretically, throw in this, it goes down, then we should see stuff start coming up through here. Any second now. Any second now. I have a feeling something didn't work. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go underneath and exactly see what's going on. We're gonna see what's going on. Oh my gosh, are we about to cross 6,000 likes? Yo, Glory, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back. All right. You're there. You're there. So what we need to do... Oh! Um... Yeah. Thank you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Alright. Now, why did that not go? Why you know? Why you know button? Why you know button? Why you know button? This is really confusing. Yo, we crossed 6K. Let's go. Why you know button? Why you know button? You know button? Why you know button? I liked mine because mine was simpler. So we need this to activate. We got nothing. We need the dispenser, do we? Let me consult the ancient. Consult the ancient knowledge of uh so what we're gonna do are oh, I know what it is. This guy is upside down. That guy's upside down. Yo. No. Yo, Bristol, thank you so much for liking the live. I see an issue. I have any hoppers on? Yes, I do. Nope, nope. I need to do that there. So then we can go over here. This guy here. Need to break this guy. Break you. That, break that. Like that. I don't have enough space. Go, Chase. Chase, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that we don't need that, don't need that. You need the repeaters though. We're gonna put this here. That way we can put this here. We're gonna break this guy. So we can go like that. Get rid of that. That. Fencer. So that. No, we need that. So we go like that. Go like that. So redstone. That. Herder. Actually, that's a repeater. Oh, 7,500 legs. Oh my gosh. We need to ensure that none of this breaks. All right. Have soul sand. What we're going to do is we're going to go like that. I'm going to break this. That, go like that. Got it. Oh my gosh. Anything up here? Work? No, I need to go down one more. You know what? I'll live with that. Go like that. That. Okay. I got that in. All right. So I don't think this is going to shoot up. I don't think it is. I hate to be pessimistic like that, but kind of the way it's looking. That's a creeper right next to my build. Yo, 8.4K, let's go. Hello, sir. Oh my gosh, somebody actually made it in here. That is wild. But so now we fly. Oh my gosh. We need to investigate. We need to go deeper. Hmm. All right. I lost rocket. Lost rocket. Oh no. Oh, 9.4K. Let's go. Hmm. All good. You're all good, Chase. So, I need to pull out my rocket. Oh no. We need to go make rockets after this. You're all good. You're all good, Chase. So, we're about to get 10K likes. Oh my gosh. So, the thing I'm concerned about, and up there, sometimes the easiest way to get up is just to hop up on these. So if we go like this, eventually that'll clear out. Now, what we do need to look for is I'm going to have a couple of hoppers down over here. They're going to have the wrong item in them. Possibly. You got dirt in you. Okay. Gravel, granite, diorite, andesite. Okay. What were you? Dirt? Yeah. Boom, 10K. Let's go. All right, so over to the dirt. Nothing actually made it through because it's not enough coal. We're going to come over here and verify that nothing came down that wasn't supposed to. Doesn't look like it. So. Low key, I kind of think that's a good spot for the coal. Yo, who was going to tell me that I was that low on food? Is anybody going to tell me? Or we are all just not going to say anything because he's a professional Minecrafter. And we're just starting job. All right. Oh, that's not good. I need a lot more water. Or kelp. I need something. I need a lot of help. That's mainly what I need. All right. No. All right. Genuinely thought I was in bed, but apparently I'm not. That. We're going to leave those two to their devices. I'm not going to answer that because I want it to be ambiguous just for the fun of it. Does kelp no longer turn water into source blocks? Low key would be mad unfortunate if that was the case. I dreamed about a Minecraft world being fully decorated and farms. This is a sign. Oh my gosh. Possibly. Possibly. Murdered me midair. Okay, so it does still work. I appear to have created another problem. Sarah, no. I'm not partnered or anything on YouTube, so I appear to have created another problem. So I guess I live here now. I guess I live here now. You know, it wouldn't be one of my builds without something happening. So it really wouldn't be one of my builds without something like this happening. So it's a little spacious. But I need to go get a dropper because if so, good news. Good news. Good news. Everything works. Bad news. I put in a dispenser when I should have put in a dropper. So yeah, that's a thing. But this will let me put my hoppers away. Throw that in there. Yeah. Oh. That's not good. TikTok bugging out isn't good. But I'm going to come over here and we're going to solve. We are going to solve our little issue over. We constantly open that up and decide to just the entire valley. So we're going to solve that issue, which will be a good thing. We're going to put in a little axious port. And we can axious that. Or we can go like that. But one thing we can do, go like this, 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 and now we can insert everything into thing show. Good news. On Bedrock be hardcore or regular? Oh no. Crash, chase. I would say it depends on kind of what you're feeling. It depends on like do you want like a 2-week experience? Because if you want a 2-week experience, do the hardcore, right? If you want a 2-week experience, do the hardcore. Be like, okay, we're gonna go beat the end dragon. And we're gonna go try to build a farm, like whatever farm it might be. Like long term for sure. Then do not do hardcore. Do not do hardcore if you want to go long term. Unless if you're like, I believe I can make it this far. So that's just my opinion. So really is constant issue after issue. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna get it. We're gonna. All right. Way to go. Way to go, Crash. Mirror. Who are you talking to? They're here. They're here. Yeah. Yeah. He dies a lot. He dies a lot. Oh, audio now. I I have seen you play on my server 5 times. I have seen you die 7. I was getting too daffy, and then I looked at it and went, that's really confusing. So, I die for fun. All right. All right. Oh, that's... Guys, I need an adult. I need an adult. I need an adult. Like that and like that. Wonderful. I I it's been a comedy of errors. It really has been. Um it's been a comedy of errors. Also, good news. Good news. Good news. Just 100% put in a shulker that has stuff in it into the system. So let's see how that affects it. Surely nothing bad will happen. Oh. Sometimes you just gotta know how they move. That. Guys, I'm playing chicken. I'm playing chicken. It's not. What do you mean it's not? Oh. Yeah. Zombie proofed. I zombie proofed all the doors. And this is where people go, you don't need to do that anymore. I don't care. But we go like this. So I wonder how badly that messed that up. Or if it did at all. Maybe it didn't. Maybe we didn't mess it up and we did a wonderful job. Maybe. Maybe. Take that out. That out. Hey, genius, did you check the hopper to make sure that everything was going up like it was supposed to? Oh, I was really concerned this was going to take 30 minutes and we were going to have to resort back to mining. Oh, nothing there. Nothing's in the dropper. Where did the shulker go? Where did the shulker go? I don't know where the shulker went. It went somewhere. I just don't know where that somewhere is. So, yeah. I'd believe that. Let's see if items start coming up. Okay, they do. Hmm. I got a feeling I know where the shulker's at. Real spacious, not gonna lie. Ah! That message was so long ago, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I read it. You know, I really should just get the happy guest in here. Like, alright. Now we run around, run around, run around. I have a feeling I know exactly where the shulker is. And it's in the most obvious spot it could be. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know where the shulker's at. I don't. I've lost the shulker. Well, I knew what I was trying to do, but I didn't manage to do it. Hmm. I like that. Hmm. No. No. We're just starting our sorting system getting set up, so. So, it's actually only like that. So, Crazy Clown, thank you so much for the follow. I'm trying right now to locate a shulker that I have no clue where it went. I honestly don't know. Like, I don't know where these shulkers are going. I found him! Idiot. Hmm. Yeah. Da-da. And then that was this one that they're in. No, it was this one that they were in. That's actually wild. It's wild how bad Daffy spelled my name. But so we do have this working now, which is really great because all of these blocks then we can simply just go whoop, whoop, and then they will all empty out. We don't know, Daffy. We were afraid to ask. We were afraid to ask. It was a lot of them. Yo, Celeste Mitchell, thank you so much for the likes. But where are we at? 8:55. I think we're gonna work a little bit at getting rid of this part of the mountain. We do want to eventually set up the tower here, but I got to where I want to be with the sorting system today, so that's a good deal. That's a good deal. So tomorrow we are I'm gonna probably run a longer stream tomorrow. I might, or we might do a Saturday stream along on Saturday, where we actually wind up building our first tower. So actually, let's go. Gotta throw that in there. I just don't need it anymore. And throw the coal in there and that in there. And stuff I can't. So that, like that. Hopefully, eventually. We get shulkers appearing in that far one. Oh, we need to go make rockets. Let's go do that quick. That'll just make everything a lot easier. So, I was looking at kinda. What is my brain thinking? I was looking at where we're at on the mountain, and I actually kind of want to stop chopping down the mountain. So, oh my gosh, have they all oxidized? There's one. There's one that remains. One remains. Not exactly. I know. Gotta fly. Where's the sun at? Where's the sun at? So if the sun sets in the west, you gotta fly south. And then there's a giant wooden pillar. Or over where Hyper was gonna do his mansion. If you're listening to me. I don't know if you are. Yeah. Yeah, like if you fly over Hyper's mansion to the south, eventually you'll see like a pyre in the sky, and then I do have a build, but do not take that hole down, or at least have your elytra and land on the edge. Otherwise, if you just fall straight down, you will die on impact in the end. So you can probably guess how I know. Because that's how I lost an entire set of gear hops. You know, it's like spawning on the Obsidian and you just see gear floating. The Endermen are just looking at you going, idiot. But I do have a build over it. It's just I need to put water right before it to slow you down. So I don't have any gunpowder. I do have gunpowder. I know exactly where I have gunpowder. Well, I'm going to be doing a TikTok after this. All right. Now, all right. Fly back over this way. I do think eventually I will be putting in another. I kind of want to connect everything up eventually. I'm going to the wrong build. So, like, it's not perfect, but it does work enough. Right? Like, it does work enough. And that's the kind of annoying thing. Go like that. Like that. So, we're going to do one like that. I'm honestly trying to break this bow at this point, so. Ooh. Eventually I'll get him. So, this tower needs to start. So, we need to have the sides at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long. So, if we go. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Go like this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was great. So, yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Right like that. So... that'll actually be... I am actually going to really like this. So... we're actually going to go get some more stone bricks. Hops. He can read the chat. That's how Daffy communicates. How Daffy communicates is by reading the chat. What made you think you were going to pull the wool over on Daffy? Yeah, like... Daffy. Daffy, we need to have a talk. We need to have a talk, Daffy. Did you put unbreaking on it? Mending? All right, so... the one thing with this is... we'll actually need to bring the ground up to this. So we're going to do stone underneath. Kind of give it a stone foundation underneath. Probably put some cobblestone in there to show a little bit of wear. But one thing about this build in particular is we're going to make it really, really clean looking. Except for down at the base here. We want it to look really, really... we want it to look like water's been washing up on this tower. So... that's going to really, really help with the look. Hello, username 64,000. Oh, no. So is that like a Terminator model, or... right now we're kind of doing the layout for what's going to be kind of the end cap on a wall. So this is going to be a really cosmetic build. But we have this wall here that we got to wrap around for a city. And we're going to put a tower here at the end. So this one's going to be a little bit on the bigger side, but it should match up with the wall pretty well. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Yeah. We're building a whole city, so we're only a few builds deep, and some of the builds have like important things inside of them, so. But we've gotten stuck. We needed to start doing a storage system because I overflowed my other one. So. But yeah. Plus, this way, if we start storing items here, we won't need to go back to our other base as much. So, I also need to do an iron farm in this area. So, Daffy, do I do vines on the side of this build, or do I do mossy stony bricks, or do I do a combination? I'm doing a tower that's right on the sea. It like on the base of the tower that's on the sea. I think I would want to put moss in there just to make it look like seaweed, but then also do like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, a combination. Like the mossy stony bricks up higher. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Bob, get ready. Yeah. Yeah, combination probably be best. Don't mind me. Yeah. We're going to incorporate all types of stone into it. I just want to get a rough pattern going, so. We're going to have cobblestone in there. We might throw in some blackstone in some areas, so. Gonna throw in steps, cobble steps, all that stuff. Oh my gosh, they sort based off of. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where do I got my vines? Where do I got my vines? But yeah, we're just doing a lot of the layout tonight. And we will go from there on it, so. Hmm. Show. Wonderful. 62. Probably gonna need to do that again. Wanna see them all freak out? Is it? Oh, you're also talking the moss block too, aren't you, Daffy? Is there a moss that... Do I have any of that, Daffy? Yes, I do. Well, where'd you make the farm? Nope, I know where you made the farm. How? I am not nearly as smart. I am not nearly this smart. This was not me. This was not me. This was Daffy. This is why we have Daffy on the server. Oh, Daffy. I kind of get, like, I say that stuff, Daffy, just because I want to, and I think it's funny. Daffy, Daffy, be real. What's... So you're telling me it literally splits it 50-50, and it's... That's actually insane. Daffy is crazy. So... That Daffy's just insane. So... Now I need to make a witch farm. I need to make a witch farm. I need to do it just out of spite, out of purpose. I don't know. But yeah. Mossy carpet. Oh my gosh. Yep. Well, Daffy has the awesome farm, so not my fault. Uh, mm, all right. Mm, all right. Wonderful. So we're going to do just a rough idea concept on this lower part. So anybody else just see that guy bite the dust? I did. But we're going to do just a rough idea of what this will look like. And then I'm probably going to call it there. Yeah. I'm actually kind of liking the way this will possibly look. So. So we'll go like this. So, and then I actually vary this a little bit. That. Like this. So okay. Always needed a bell. So, and then we'll put this layer in. So we just kind of cap it off. I messed up. I done messed up, Aaron. Oh yeah, I'm actually really liking that. That's actually really cool. Yeah, it's actually really cool, Daffy. I think if we get rid of that bottom layer, we put moss in there and then extend stone all the way to the ground, it'll look even better. Yes, it's supposed to be. It does not have any gunpowder in it right now because nobody's AFK'd. So. Nobody's AFK'd there, so. Got it. But really liking it. The tower will probably go up. If you put more moss around like a bit of build, that would look better. Yeah. Yeah, Daffy. You're talking like on these bits? Yeah. I'm actually about to get off here soon, so I imagine you're talking kind of went like this. Yeah. Yeah. So that's quick. Show. Are you guys working on repairing the unfarm right now? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It'll really also... I do need to terraform underneath that and put in like a stone structure, so... Yeah, that's going to be tomorrow night or a Saturday night thing, so... Might not be tomorrow night. There's going to be something that's going to absolutely nuke my mental tomorrow, so... Yeah. We're going to work on it tomorrow. Or we're going to do some simple stuff tomorrow. I'm going to put in Windows on the one build and then just some other things, so... I'm going to hop off there. So, where did all my rockets go? I've been using them, Daffy. If you go to the stone barrel looking building in Finrad, there's rockets there. So there's gunpowder there. So, yeah. But we are going to end it there. So, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you are loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Bye. And now we just get this awkward pause.